On to dessert.
See? I get cake. Look at that.
What we got? What's happening?
I'm not telling you what it is, right?
Right.
And there's no pecan allergy.
No.
Okay. And everybody drinks or doesn't mind drinking?
Yup.
I feel like she asked us a trick question.
That was a trick question.
And just to kind of kill the silence, I am self-taught. I went to school originally for hotel restaurant management, and then I was like, no, I'm gonna save the world, so I'm gonna get a degree in psychology. And then I got my job in psychology, and I was like, no, I can't save these people. So I'm like, oh, maybe I can cook a little something. But then I was like, I already got this degree, so I'm stuck. Because Sally Mae don't play. So what had happened was the universe was like, no, you're gonna cook. So I'm gonna give you multiple sclerosis and a brain tumor so you can lose your job. And that's how I started this out of sheer hustle and necessity, which comes from my mom's hood side, Philly. So, rent parties and selling dinners. I don't know. I don't know what Connecticut does. I didn't grow up here. I wasn't raised here. I wasn't born here. But down that way, that's how I even finished my degree. I ran out of student loans. And it was like, you can't finish this last semester unless you come up with like $3,000. I was like, all right, so I'm gonna go in the kitchen. And I graduated from LaSalle in Philly. So I sold fish dinners, and I raised my $3,000. I was like, give me my degree, let me walk. And then I just kind of resorted back to that after I was diagnosed and I lost my job. So to make ends meet for myself and
Yo, give
my
it up.
children.
Give it up for Corinne. That is amazing. It's amazing.
I want to dig into that more. Thank
Okay.
you so much. All right, y'all.
So I can smell the cake, so I already know it's gonna be good.
And so remember, when we're taking bites, we're tasting for herbs and spices and all of that deliciousness.
1 second. Go ahead and you guys save over that. Let me, I don't know how I forgot to mention that. So I'm not just an owner of Kake. I am 1/3 owner of the Wasomi Experience.
Hey.
The owners are back there. And we are having this amazing giveaway. So it is a 4-course tasting giveaway. You have to go to Instagram, make sure you follow. The rules are there, tag 2 people, something else. But make sure you go to Wasomi Experience on Instagram. If you're not sure, just pull out your phone when everything's over. We'll get you to it. And it is a 4-course tasting for 4. It's worth over $250. It is completely free. Unless you live way out in like Greenwich or something like that. As long as you're in the Hartford County, we will come to you for free. But if you live like real far, like New York or something, then we're gonna charge you a little bit of gas to get there. But you're gonna get some amazing food, amazing drinks, amazing atmosphere, amazing decor. We bring it all to you. We bring the entire experience to you. So if you are engaged, if you're pregnant, if you just love to eat and drink or whatever, and you're like, oh, I need a caterer or something, and I need to figure out, and I don't want to pay this catering fee, enter this giveaway today. Tell your friends, and yeah, you will not be disappointed.
All right. Thank you. I feel like crying while eating this cake, y'all.
I agree.
It's so good. Talk to me. What are we tasting? What are we experiencing?
There aren't a lot of pastries that impress me. This right here. See, y'all make me lose my thought. This right
Continue.
here. This right here is good. I am reminded of my mother-in-law, God rest her soul. She was an amazing cook. In fact, I told my mother-in-law early in my relationship with my wife, you know, I would stay with your daughter for your cooking. That's how I won her over. That's how I won her over. No shit. We were best friends ever since. She was such an amazing cook. Like, I loved how she baked. I loved the meals that she made. I loved everything about what that woman could do in the kitchen. And this right here reminds me of my mother-in-law. She was a pastor. So I immediately said hallelujah in my head when I took the first bite. And I just dove right into this cake because, like I said, there aren't many pastries that impress me, but this one right here, this one's tugging at my heartstrings. It's making my taste buds go crazy. I don't even know what kind of cake I'm eating. And I just know I want more. Okay. I'm loving this. I'm really loving this.
Yeah. Yes, everything Dre said. It reminds me of like gingerbread. I don't know if I'm hitting that right. And, you know, again, shout out to my sister, who is like one of the most inspirational, motivational people in my life. And it just, like, she'll make pound cakes that are moist. And this reminds me of like, I just want more. Look at it, everybody. It's delicious.
I'm
this
not
glaze? What's going on with this glaze?
It's some bourbon.
I have questions. Where's Ann go? I have questions.
Some bourbon thing happening.
No.
I'm not a dessert person. Like, I am a savory. I like to eat savory things. And this, I want more. I'm tasting nutmeg, maybe. I'm tasting the bourbon. Not complaining. There might be some like ginger. I can't put my finger.
There's things going on.
There's things happening here that are amazing, and I wish y'all could taste it. For those of y'all watching on YouTube, comment below. Are you a dessert person? What's your favorite dessert? How do y'all rock with desserts typically? Yeah. So where is Corinne? She back there?
Like she's a little busy.
She's a little busy.
So while they go get her?
While they're busy, a question, you know, as a Haitian American, I think my experience, the reason why I don't like dessert too much is that dessert wasn't like a thing that happened automatically after meals for me. And so it's like a learned experience to like appreciate cakes and ice cream and like that kind of stuff. Even though I have cake bakers in my family, my little sister bakes, like all of that. Was dessert a thing for y'all growing up?
No, actually, I don't recall getting dessert growing up, like ever. It's not something that we really did at home.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Chris?
See, here's my issue.
Uh-oh.
It was a thing, but then I took it to, I want to like eat everything that's a dessert when I was growing up. So, but it was like, it was a thing, but it wasn't like, you know, it'd just be like Duncan Hines brownies and things like that. It was nothing like this. Oh, like this. But yeah, it was kind of a non-factor, I'll say.
Wait, though.
What?
You said you wanted to take it to the opposite end, like you wanted to eat desserts all the time?
Yeah, no, it's like I have a hardcore sweet tooth, is what I was saying. Like,
okay.
Like, I love desserts. Like, I'm like,
Same.
pro dessert in all the way. Dessert 2020, like, all the
Word. Okay, so 1 out of 3, I suppose. Corinne, what are we eating?
You are eating a sweet potato
What?
bourbon
Sweet potato.
pound cake with candied pecans and a bourbon simple syrup drizzled on top.
I have questions.
Oh, it is a sweet potato bourbon pound cake with candied pecans and a bourbon simple syrup.
Y'all ever bake with sweet potatoes before?
Yeah,
Besides for sweet potato pie?
No.
I made sweet potato muffins and they were terrible.
I'm not a baker.
Sweet potato is probably one of the things that I make an amazing, not to toot my own horn, but
toot.
A sweet potato chili. It could be vegan or not. I do sweet potato empanadas. I do sweet potato cornbread. Sweet potatoes are definitely, sweet potatoes and I have a relationship.
Beautiful.
It sounds like things are going pretty well.
I hope y'all stay together because this is everything. This is everything.
Yeah, I feel kind of bad because I'm the first one to finish my cake, but then again, I'm like, well, it was good. It was so good. Was I supposed to like sit and savor and eat it slow, or?
I am notoriously a very slow eater.
Okay.
Bro, if these cameras weren't on, this would have been gone as soon as in my hand. So don't worry.
I mean, I still tasted it. Like it was great.
I eat like a bird, so there's that. Okay, so any last thoughts about the experience that we had today? What was your favorite dish out of the three things we ate?
It's a tie for me. It's between the appetizer and the cake because they were different. There's a different approach done with the cake in that it was a sweet potato cake, which I've never had before. And then the appetizer, because it was so different, it was like a surf and turf kind of thing. I felt all fancy. I wanted to eat it with my pinky out. No shade to the entree. The entree was also really good. But the entree had a different feeling for me than the other two items.
Thank you. What about you, Chris?
Well, let me not default to the dessert. As lovely as the dessert was, let me pick one of the other two. I would have to say the main course because it was something about it that was like simply delicious. I mean, simply as in like, there wasn't too many moving parts, but it did what it did and it hit and I want more. So yeah, I definitely have to go with the main course.
Thank you. And I'm gonna say as a not dessert person, the dessert was my favorite thing here. So that's all we got. Thanks y'all for tuning in for this episode of AFReats. Thank you so much, panelists, for being here and eating and dialoguing. If you're not already following us on Instagram, look us up at AFReats_Inc. On Instagram. And tune in next time where food is the theme, the Black diaspora is the focus. Thanks, y'all.